in the midst of prehistory. I just was at drama school and somebody saw me and asked me to join the company. I mean, I left drama school slightly before the end of my year, so I was very, very lucky indeed. But I didn't act in a film until much, much later, by which time I'd created the part of Mozart on stage in Peter Schaffer's play Amadeus. And Milos Forman directed the film of Amadeus, but he'd made a rule that nobody who had played a part in the stage play could play the same part in the film. So I was disqualified from playing Mozart, and instead he very, very kindly offered me the part of Schikaneder, who's the guy who wrote The Magic Flute. So that was my first movie. Well, I think the films that I love most of all, if you wanted me to name one film director ever, would be Ingmar Bergman. But I can't pretend that they have influenced me very much, because his films were made with the same group of actors over and over and over again in very special circumstances, and I've never quite been a part of that. Yes, if I think a little bit more about it, the films that really influenced me were the ones that I saw as a child, which were Laurence Olivier's film of Richard III and Charles Laughton in The Hunchback of Notre Dame, directed by William Dieterle, because they were such massively larger-than-life people, characters and actors, that something about them stirred me very deeply indeed. There is no advice. There's no possible advice whatever. You'll find your way. If you have the instinct to be an actor, you'll find your way. It's nothing to do with talent. The most important remark I ever read about acting was a remark made by a famous American actress called Ruth Gordon, who was the star of a very famous cult movie called Harold and Maude, but she was a famous stage actor before that, and she said it's not enough to have talent, you have to have a talent for having talent. You can't learn that. Either you have it or you haven't.